The war chamber of the dreadnought Fist of Dominion pulsed with crimson light as Warlord Krathax stood before the holographic display. His four eyes gleamed with contempt as he studied the small blue world rotating peacefully in the projection. Earth, the humans' homeworld, a planet of such insignificance that it hadn't even warranted inclusion in the Galactic Registry until 3 cycles ago. They still haven't responded to our demands? Krathax's voice rumbled through the chamber, his mandibles clicking with amusement. His second-in-command, a scarred veteran named Vexilor, shook his head. Nothing, my lord. We transmitted our ultimatum 17 rotations ago. Total surrender or annihilation. They've sent nothing. Krathax erupted into laughter, a sound like grinding metal. His assembled officers joined him, their various alien forms shaking with mirth. For 300 years, the warlord had carved a path of conquest across 12 sectors. Entire civilizations had crumbled before him. The Xanthari collective had surrendered after seeing just one demonstration of his fleet's power. The silicon-based architects of Proxima had negotiated within hours. But these humans, silence. Perhaps they're primitive, suggested Vexilor. Our intelligence reports indicate they've barely achieved faster-than-light travel. They have no particle shields, no quantum weapons, no— They have nothing, Krathax interrupted, waving a clawed hand dismissively. Which is why their silence is so amusing. Do they not understand what stands before them? Shall we give them another demonstration? He gestured toward the weapons console. Target their moon. Let's carve my sigil into its surface. Perhaps that will inspire a response. The weapons officer hesitated.
My lord, there are human settlements on that moon.
Approximately 500,000 inhabitants. Good, they'll have a front row seat. The order was given. The Fist of Dominion's main cannon began charging, its energy signature visible even to the naked eye as it built toward critical mass. Krathax watched with satisfaction, already composing the message he would send after the blast. This is what silence costs. Then something strange happened. The communications array lit up, not with a message, but with thousands of them. Millions. The board became a solid wall of incoming transmissions, each one originating from Earth, each one on a different frequency, each one saying the same thing. What is this? Krathax demanded. The communications officer frantically worked his console, his face paling to an unusual shade. My lord, it's— Every human on Earth, they're all broadcasting. Every single one. 4 billion voices all saying, well, what are they saying? The officer's voice trembled. They're counting down. From 10. A chill ran through the war chamber. The countdown had reached 7. Abort the moon strike, Krathax ordered, his amusement evaporating. Raise all shields. Bring weapons to full readiness now. 6, 5, 4. My lord, our sensors are detecting massive energy buildups across Earth's surface. Thousands of locations. The signatures are unlike anything in our database. 3, 2, evasive maneuvers, all ships. 1. What happened next would be analyzed by military strategists for generations, though few would believe the initial reports. Earth didn't fire weapons, not in any conventional sense. Instead, the planet seemed to shudder, and reality itself bent. The space surrounding Krathax's armada simply changed. Ships found themselves occupying the same coordinates, their hulls fusing, their reactors going critical. The Fist of Dominion lurched violently as something impossible happened. Its forward section was suddenly 17 light-years away, while its aft remained in Earth orbit. Krathax staggered, alarm screaming throughout his dying ship. Through the chaos, a single transmission cut through clearly. A human voice, calm and measured. Warlord Krathax, you demanded our response. We needed time to translate your language, to understand your threat, and to reach consensus. You see, we don't have a unified government. We're not a hive mind. 4 billion individuals needed to agree on how to respond to you. The ship's hull groaned, tearing apart at the quantum level. We've been quiet not because we're afraid, the voice continued, but because we've been having a conversation. Every nation, every person, every child old enough to understand. We asked ourselves, what do we do about bullies who threaten our home? Krathax tried to speak, to beg, to negotiate, but his communication systems were dead. The vote was unanimous, Warlord. 4 billion voices, one answer. Through the fracturing viewport, Krathax saw Earth still rotating peacefully, But now he understood what his intelligence had missed. Those weren't mere settlements on the planet. Those weren't primitive facilities. Every building, every structure, every human dwelling was part of something vast. Earth wasn't a planet with weapons. Earth was a weapon. The human voice spoke one final time. You asked for our reply. Here it is, no. Reality snapped back. The space where Krathax's fleet had existed became empty void. Not destroyed, unmade. Erased so thoroughly that not even debris remained. On Earth, 4 billion humans exhaled collectively and returned to their lives. Children went back to their games. Scientists returned to their laboratories. Artists picked up their brushes. The planetary defense grid, woven into the very fabric of human civilization over centuries of secret preparation, powered down. In orbit, the moon continued its eternal dance, its surface unmarked, its settlements safe. The silence of Earth had been broken, and the galaxy heard the reply clearly. Humanity would not kneel. Not today, not ever. And in the cold vacuum of space where Krathax's armada once floated, a small probe detected an anomaly. A single message, repeating on all frequencies in every known language. We are humanity. We were silent because we chose to be. That choice has been revoked. Think carefully before forcing us to speak again. The message would reach the Galactic Council within a week. By then, Earth's admission to the registry would no longer be a matter of bureaucracy, but urgent necessity. Not as a target, not as a curiosity, but as something else entirely. As equals, or perhaps as something more.